welcome back to this channel. Today I have got a very different video in light of things that happened this week on Monday and stuff. I wanted to do a video more about that instead of something less relevant, because I think it's important for us, especially people who have like this space on YouTube, to not gloss over it. So I thought I would do basically like a tribute, if you will, to the events of Monday. If you don't know what's gone on, just check the news. I'll have like a link down below if you want to check it out. But basically there was a suicide bomber at the Manchester Evening News Arena and killed so many innocent people, which is honestly, it's heartbreaking. Yeah, so it's kind of just a big thing in Manchester at the moment that's obviously been a bit of a tragedy and really sad. So I kind of wanted to make a video. I don't know really, I wanted to make a video to just kind of like pay tribute to anyone that was caught up in it, and also to like say thank you to everyone in Manchester, like the amazing people of Manchester that helped so quickly. Like I think there was like taxi people and hotel people and like homeless people all trying to help, and like the actual emergency services were amazing. So obviously that like amazing work by them. But I wanted to make a video after the event, like not focusing necessarily on the actual event itself, because obviously that was so sad and so like awful, but I don't want to think about it. I want to kind of like come forward with it, and just like basically in this video I wanted to list, I think, 5 reasons why I love Manchester, and why Manchester is going to be unbeatable, because it's the best city that I've experienced ever. It is amazing. So I just wanted to do a little tribute to Manchester basically. Right, we'll do a bit of backstory. So obviously I have lived in Manchester for the past 3 years due to university, and have loved every second of it. This city is truly amazing. But even before that I used to come to Manchester all the time. Manchester is obviously known for loads of things, like its music, its fashion and shopping, its football and its history, and like the working industry. So many reasons. So it's obviously got an amazing culture behind it, and it's also known for its people. And that's my first reason why I love Manchester, that there are so many different people here and that everyone is celebrated here. Like there are so many different cultures in Manchester. You just take a look at the Crow Mile, or like Salford, or anywhere, like all these different places in Manchester, like Salford, Didsbury, or like in town and near Deansgate, all these different kinds of lifestyles, and everyone is celebrated here. Number 2 that I love about Manchester is that even though it's usually raining, I mean it's quite sunny today, but even though it's usually raining, everyone is still so happy. Everyone is so happy and friendly and welcoming and warm, and it's something that I just loved, because I came from uni from a little like village, so I was really scared to come to uni because it was like a massive city, and I've never like, everyone's just been so warm and nice and just generally accepting of people, which I really like in Manchester. So that's number 2. Number 3, this kind of goes back to the people. There's so many things going on all the time, which is mainly why I love it. It's always busy, like, and I think that's what shocked me most about yesterday, and that's how I knew something was wrong. That everyone was kind of like, everyone was quiet, and that's not normal for Manchester. It's usually like hustling and bustling, and there's usually like events left, right and centre, like music events, or like art events, or like cultural events. But that's what I love about Manchester, is that it's so busy and so much things to do. Number 4 is going to be kind of like linked to the other ones, in that Manchester itself, everyone just thinks Manchester's one city, and while it is one city and we all work together as one city, there are so many different areas of that city that you can explore. So there's like the Northern Quarter, which is completely different to town, but it's still part of Manchester. In like Salford, that is part of like Greater Manchester, and that's again a different part completely. And then there's like Didsbury and Springfield and Main Town, and then all like places outside of Manchester that still come under Greater Manchester. There's so many places to see and things to do that it's like Manchester's bigger than you ever thought. But I love it because there's just so much, back to my point, there's so much to do, so many people to see, and so many things to see. And reason number 5 is that it is like my second home. I just love it. And yeah, that's basically 5 reasons why I love Manchester. My heart goes out to anyone that was involved, or like families of people involved. And yeah, I'm sorry that this video wasn't really like very upbeat or like particularly happy, but I just thought it was a bit silly to be talking about makeup looks when something so important had happened. So that is what I've done. But there is a new exciting video coming next week. My London vlog will be going up next week instead of this week, just because, yeah, I thought this was more relevant. Manchester, I love you forever, and we will get through this. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Sorry it isn't more upbeat, but there'll be a good one coming next week, I promise.